everybody, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading with me, Rebecca.meisl. Welcome, my friends. I'm so excited to do some messages for you guys today with the set intention of revealing what buried hurt needs to come to the surface for you. I feel like so many of us have been really getting hit hard with some patterns and cycles and some purging and healing energies lately. And I felt that this would be a really apt reading and set intention to go into today. So if you would like to set your own intentions for this reading, please do that now. And let's dive in, my friends. So I'll let each of you take a moment of pause to call in your guides, to call in the aid that you need, the support that you need, and to intuitively pick which card is truly calling to you today. So let's get started with group number 1. So we're going to start with your card, and I'm going to put these guys to the side. So I have pre-shuffled the deck, and these are your messages according to what shuffled with this deck. So we have your message here. Hopefully you can read that there. An angel surrounds you with rainbow wings, here to reconnect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you to reconnect to the sacred, infinite, and creative part of yourself that is yearning to play a greater role in your life. Amazing. So that is our first card here for you guys in group 1. So let's get some more information. What hidden hurt, guides, does group number 1 need to unveil and work through at this time? What hidden wounds do they need to work with? It's really feeling the heart cards, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, so we have opportunity. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. Wow, that's stunning. Okay. Definitely getting some messages already, so this is great. So what further messages for group 1, please, on this hidden hurt? What hidden hurt do they have right now? Woo! Okay, that's a lot, but we're going to take it. Let's just do 2 here. So we have sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. Okay. And passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Wow. Okay. This is so interesting, this reading. Okay. Let's continue here. So interesting. We're using a lot of yellow and orange is what I've been really getting. So sacral chakra. Trust the universe. So sacral chakra might very well be highlighted for you at this time. Honesty and communication. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Let's see. What hidden hurt? Hidden hurt. Successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Okay, Very interesting. I'm just going to do a little bit of a switcheroo here. Okay, just a couple more I'm going to pull, and then I feel like we can really get into your messages. Stop comparing. What hidden hurt? Adventure awaits. That's amazing. Medicine woman, you are a channel for divine healing power. Amazing. Okay, I'm just going to make a little bit of room here for some more cards. I want to pull one more deck after this, and I think we're good. So easy does it. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. Yes, absolutely. Okay, last deck, my friends, and then we're going to get you an angel number, but I'll have to reach over and grab my book because of course I left it out of reach. Watermelon tourmaline stress reduction. That is so weird. I said stretch. So maybe you need to do some yoga, my friends. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. Okay, I love, love, love that. Okay, let me just grab my angel book here, my friends, and then we can get to it. Oh, weird. Okay, I'm getting called to use this book as well. So I'm grabbing that as well. Letters to a Starseed. I've been loving this book for just random book divination, so just randomly picking a page. So we'll do that as well. 565, any concerns about finances and investments, including overcoming financial setbacks, are now being eased. The answers you need are being delivered to you. Okay. Weirdly enough, I've been like feeling my thumb burning, so I feel like I need to redo this one too. So 568, you are not being blocked or held back. You are just being encouraged to trust. You lack information only because the next phase of your journey won't be created until you make the next move. But know that the universe is on your side. Oh, all right. This is good. We're going to take a surprise card. We're going to bookmark that, and then we're going to go into that later. So last little thing, let's pick a random page. Okay, Starseed activation. I am ready to seed what I'm here to share. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see that. I apologize. Come on, camera. There we go. May I be sung. May I be sung. May I be sung. Okay, that is amazing. May I be ready to seed what I came here to share. Amazing. Okay, once more, we'll grab another card to bookmark for later. Okay, my friends, let's dive in. I'm so excited for you in this reading. There's so many good things in this reading, and I can't wait to dig in. I'm kind of like, where do I start? I'm just so excited. Okay, so we're talking about hidden hurt here. And it's so interesting. So I'm feeling like a few different themes coming through here. But what I'm really getting is there's a lot of hurt around our past and how things perhaps didn't work out formerly. So they're showing me a cycle. They're showing me a wheel that continues to cycle and circle and circle. And it's like this repeat. So maybe there's been this cycle in your life where you start something and you go all in. You're so excited. Let's use this example of starting a business, okay? Maybe it could be a relationship, it could be anything, but we're going to use this example of a business. Say you start this business and you're like, this is going to be it. This is going to be my ticket to success. This is what's going to get me to where I need to be. This is what I love. This is what I'm passionate about. And maybe you're hitting a wall where it's like, you know what? every time I build and work and hustle, it always falls apart. It never works out. And you give up over time. And they're saying, you are so strong-willed. You are like this force. And they're showing me that. Like, they're actually showing me a horse that's working, like one of those really strong, powerful workhorses. And it's funny because they're like, we want to take the bridle off. It's like, we want to teach you that you don't have to work to constantly beat yourself and continue to beat up yourself to achieve your dreams. And there's so much about slowing down, embracing the divine feminine, about really getting in tune with the flow, that I'm really hearing like it's so difficult for you because you don't know how to manifest the life you want without hard work, because that's all you've known, and all you've known is this repetitive cycle of things not working out. So this hidden hurt is that wound where it's like, I'm not good enough. When are things actually going to work out for me and take off and be successful? And what's funny is like, I feel like I'm hearing the tip of the iceberg. You're like on the tip of the iceberg where it's like, okay, I'm at this precipice where things could really go for me or they could fall down. It's like one or the other. And I'm seeing like it's up to you. It's totally within your power to choose how you're going to dictate your life and if you're going to break this cycle. And your guides really want you to break this cycle. They're like, it's time you let go of needing control of every avenue and every little kitty corner of things. And you let the universe handle things for you. You will surrender your worries. You surrender this attitude that you're not good enough, that what you make isn't going to be successful. And so there's a lot about unworthiness that I'm feeling here, where it's like, you know, are things going to go back to the way they were? Do I really deserve to have things take off? You know, it's almost like you start questioning that deep down. You know, maybe I'm just not worthy. Maybe I'm just not going to make it. And I have to be okay with that. And there's this like devastation that I feel when you contemplate that possibility. But what I keep hearing is like, you have to trust and you have to let go, because you're holding on so tight, where it's like, this is the only thing that makes me feel worthy. Ooh, that came in high and heavy. Yeah, so where are you attaching your worth and value to your work, to your career, to your dreams, to a relationship, whatever this is for you? Where are you attaching that? You know, where are you not enough just being, without doing, without proving, without getting it externally? Okay. Ooh, this is deep. So they're showing me a young child with this deer in the headlights look, like, I just need someone to tell me I'm enough. I just need someone to say, you're good enough just as you are. You can take a break now. Let me take care of you. And there's this like unbelievable pain I'm seeing in the heart chakra, where it's like, no one will show up for me. Nothing ever works out. It's always me on my own. And that is so much pressure. And they want to show you how what you're focusing on is only feeding that fire. It's only feeding that flame that's trying to eat you whole. And they're saying we need to stop feeding this wound. We need to stop comparing ourselves. We need to stop dwelling on this need for validation from our work, from others. Like, there's just saying, like, do you have a hard time even taking a break? Do you really give yourself a break, and do you allow yourself to enjoy it? And if the answer is no, if you're restless, if you're like, I need to keep doing, I need to keep creating, I need to keep working, or I need to keep proving myself in some way, then that is really showing us this cycle where you're not able to embrace your worth. You're not able to fully say, I'm deserving of rest, of just being. I can just sit here and do nothing and that be enough. And I am good enough. Okay? Now I'm seeing some factors come in and drive this energy. So for some of you, it's looking very financial. So maybe you're like, well, I have to, because if I don't grind, then I'm not going to make any money. I'm not going to be able to support myself. I'm not going to be able to make it. I have to grind. I have to hustle. I can't take a break. But they're like, what are you reaffirming to yourself every day? Is that the story you really want to live every day? Because remember, what you say now, the reality you have now is the reality you're going to create. So what shifts do we need to make happen so we can stop this cycle and actually create a different story? So be very mindful. They're showing me the thoughts. Be very mindful of your thoughts. How are you thinking every day? How are you viewing your work, your relationships? Are we still listening to that story, right? What's that voice? And where did it come from? Is it your voice? Is it what you truly believe now? And is it what you want to continue to believe now? So they're like, we need to do work to shift this story. So if it's like constantly a lack mentality, then that's what we're going to keep attracting and keep reaffirming. So they give me the example of like, even when blessings come into your life, it's like you have a hard time believing it. It's like, oh, but then the very next minute, we're back into that, well, now I need more, right? So they're like, even when the universe provides support, it's like, oh, I'm so grateful. This is good. Okay, I'm having a good month. But then we're right back to the story, well, I'm still not enough. There's still more bills I need to pay. There's still this and that. And so they're saying it's this cycle that needs to end. So what I'm hearing is utilizing your passions and utilizing your communication and connection with the universe, and to clear this story from the past that makes you regret. So that was really coming up here. So it's like, let go of regretting what's happened in the past. Yes, things didn't work out. Yes, maybe things happened that you preferred didn't. But that doesn't have to continue to be your story. That's only one chapter in the story of your life. So it's like, how do you want to create this next chapter? How do you want to create this next page? The story is yours. And we need to forgive ourselves for past mistakes. And we need to recognize the bigger picture that there are no mistakes. There's only lessons. So what were you learning? What was the universe trying to teach you? What was the universe trying to show you? It's time to wake up and open our eyes now to this cycle and stop it. This is what that hidden hurt is. Maybe we're not conscious of this wound. It's like it's there in the back of your mind playing out. But we need to bring this to the surface. And your angels specifically are so loving. They're like, come on, we need you to see this so we can help you heal this. So set very straightforward intentions with the universe. And this is where I'm getting with the communication. We need to communicate two things. Our clear intentions for breaking this cycle. So universe, thank you for assisting me and helping me break this cycle of lack and this cycle of repetitive self-shame. Okay, because that's what you're doing. Every time you reaffirm this story that nothing works for me, you're shaming yourself. Every time you reaffirm this story that you're not good enough, you're shaming yourself. So set intentions to stop the self-shame, the self-punishment, and that regret. Remove that regret from anything you're carrying. Then we have to stop comparing ourselves to other people and their successes and how they are doing life. That's none of your business. That's not your life. That's not your journey. Your journey is your journey. and everything that you create is going to be perfectly yours. You don't want to be like everyone else. You want to be like you. So remember that. I want to be like me. I'm going to create my business, my life, my relationships on my terms that feel good to me, that are authentic to me. I don't need to compare myself anymore because this is exactly who I am. This is exactly where I need to be. And I'm going to own that. Okay? Now, what's so beautiful is our first card. Angels surround you to help you reconnect with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Okay? I love this. Remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Okay? Consciously connecting to your spiritual and physical realities will help you connect to the sacred, infinite, and creative part of yourself that's yearning to play a greater role in your life. So this is so beautiful because what really stands out to me is remember that there is more to life than your achievements. Okay? They're showing me the highlight reel on social media. When we see everybody's highlights. We see all the highs. We see how everything looks flawless and easy and perfect. But that's an illusion. Saw 2121 on the screen, so you might want to look up that angel number as well if that calls to you. But really hearing here, it's important that we see our worth outside of measured success, societal success, those seemingly successful people. We need to withdraw those perspectives and rewrite our own standards for life and keep reaffirming that we are enough. So they're saying every time you do something out of love for yourself, like say we are going with this business thing, starting a business, say it's something you love, say you're knitting sweaters, okay? You're knitting sweaters and it's what you love. You love doing this. And every time you do it and you're in that creative space and you are so excited about this new pattern, this new color, this new yarn, whatever it is that you're doing, and you're creating from that space of authentic bliss and excitement, then you are doing that from that space. You're in that space and vibration of joy, of love, and that's going to keep propelling that energy out there. It's going to keep attracting that energy to your business. But if you continue to knit until you're about to drop, and you're losing your excitement for it, you're losing your passion for it, and you just keep working because you should, and you're not doing it from that space of creativity and love and joy, then we're really not going to be building something from the correct foundation. So I'm really hearing we need to listen and reduce that pressure, reduce the stress, let go of all of this pressure you have on yourself and lean into trust and go, okay, maybe I can create my business from a different way than I did before. Maybe I needed to have all those businesses come down, relationships fall apart, whatever, so I could actually rebuild from a solid foundation. And that foundation being my own worthiness. And that means when I'm tired, I'm not going to knit. That means when I need a break, I'm going to take a break. That means when I'm drained from relationships, I'm going to say no. That means I'm going to put myself first and allow myself to just be and validate that that is enough, that I can attract rather than chase. And I'm going to, second thing, communicating now to the universe my new intentions for life, what I truly want, and saying very clearly to the universe what that is. I want this. Thank you, universe, for assisting me and helping me get to this place. So be very straightforward with what you want and what you need. And in the meantime, really focus on what is working, okay? Because once again, I'm seeing a very large emphasis on what's not working, okay? Whether that's financially, whether that's not being successful enough, whether that's not being good enough, okay? Maybe that's not hitting up everything on your to-do list. And it's like we need to flip the script and get more of this curiosity and adventurous attitude. Well, instead of fearing the future and fearing that things will fall and fail, maybe I can look forward to the future. Maybe I can allow myself to play in that excitement. Maybe I can release the fear because I'm not going to repeat that pattern. The more I affirm I will not go down that path, I won't. Right? So we need to have this awareness. How am I viewing things and how do I need things to shift? Okay. What's so interesting is I pulled the root chakra crystal being represented here. So our foundation, our security, our safety, right? That also has to do with our sexual organs. So with that, we have the passion, right? So interesting. We're seeing so much of this root chakra present, as well as the sacral chakra with the passion as well, with all the orange we're getting in this reading. So it's really important that we take these opportunities to ground ourselves in our passions and in our energies of the root chakra. So where do you want to build this foundation from now? Do you want to build it from loving, caring, and compassionate energies for yourself? Or from this space of societal conditioning that you need to continue to be better, right? We need to shift this. We need to heal this hidden hurts. And we need to fall into trust. The universe is going to take care of you. The universe loves you. And that might be hard for you to really understand right now. That might be really hard for you to really feel right now because you felt for so long that it's just you, that no one else is going to help you, that help is not available. But we're changing that story now, my friend. The universe wants you to shift your perspectives now, my friend. They want to see how lovable you are. They want you to see your worthiness. And it's okay for you to take a chance now. It's okay for you to take a leap, even if you're afraid that you're going to be okay. That help is always available for you. And you have a sacred connection with the universe. It is profoundly loving you. And what's so beautiful is it's sending this healing energy to you. You are a channel for divine healing power. So maybe you're going to notice this awakening of your psychic gifts, of your intuitive abilities, this divine connection. You are healing this with the universe, this wound of unworthiness. So while you work with that, you might notice the more worthy you find yourself, the more these connections grow with yourself, with others, and within the universe and that connection. So let's take a look at our hidden cards here and let's read those little messages. So starseed activation, I'm so sorry if you can't see that. My light is failing here. But it says, I'm ready to seed what I came here to share. May I be sung. May I be sung. May I be sung. So what's so beautiful about this is I just keep hearing voice, right? I'm here to share myself. Hear me roar. I'm not going to hide anymore. I'm not going to question my worth anymore. I am ready to shine. I am ready to speak my desires. I am ready to own my life and take responsibility for myself and trust that I have a place here too, that I don't need to fight for it, that I don't need to prove myself. I don't need to hustle to achieve. I don't chase, I attract. And you're embodying that energy, my friends. So our surprise card for that one is infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. How amazing is that? You can trust. You can trust this time, okay? You just need to shift these beliefs. And if you do, then you're going to have a totally different outcome. And how loving is it that the universe is telling you this today? so you can bring illumination to this wound, my friends, and release what's not serving. So let's give a read. Our last angel numbers here, 565. Any concerns about finances and investments, including overcoming financial setbacks, are now being eased. The answers you need are being delivered to you. How amazing is that? And then the 568, you are not being blocked or held back. You are just being encouraged to trust. You lack information only because the next phase of your journey won't be created until you make the next move. But know that the universe is on your side. So what's your next move, my friends? It's showing up in love for yourself. It's learning to accept yourself just where you are, just as you are, and seeing the wondrous beauty that you hold, the wondrous capability that you hold, the deservingness that you have to just be. You don't need to rush or force anymore, my friends. You are enough. So let that land. Take that step and just wait and see what's coming up for you. Watch as that financial future just comes in with that security. Watch as things align. I'm so excited. So last card, we have Freya, bold. Oh, I love this card so much. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. So take that chance, my friends. Take that chance on yourself. Take that chance and take a leap. You can do this. You don't need to be afraid anymore. The past is the past. It has no bearing on where you're going now, unless you let it. So get adventurous. You got this. Sending so much love and light your way. Let me know how this message resonates for you, my friends, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another pick a card reading with me, Rebecca.meisl. If you guys chose this card for group pile 2, then these are your messages today. So let's see what we have. So we have pre-shuffled the deck, so we're going to take a look at our first card before we get some more information. So this card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed, and you are protected along the way. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. Amazing. So this is our first card, and for you guys, I've pulled the sacral chakra. So we're going to see how that all ties in here as we continue through today's reading. So let's get some more information and shuffle a few more cards. So what else do we need to know about group 2 and their hidden hurts? What hidden hurts needs to come to the surface for healing? Okay. We have sever vows of poverty. Dear one, there is no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, then we have the partnership card. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Amazing. Okay, let's get some more information. What else do we need to know about group 2 and their hidden hurts? Dreams. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation. Embrace each moment and keep focused on your dreams. Retain the purity of your vision, and you will draw success to you. All you ever wished for, even that which seemed a distant dream, is about to manifest. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, we are going to grab another one from this deck. Positive change. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime. Yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. Wow, some purple coming in strong here for you guys as well. Very cool. All right, I'm going to grab a few more. Listen deeply. Inner child healing. Yeah. Okay. Great. See only love. Look past the seemingly errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Another listen card. Quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive state without worrying about the exact nature of your desire's manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. So we're really getting that message here. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to keep getting some decks because I do want to get as much information as possible for you guys. So let's keep on going. What hidden hurt? What do we need to know? Woo! Oh, goodness. Okay, lots coming out here. Okay, I want to take this one. So we have shield yourself, protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Okay, now I am going to just give this a quick reshuffle because there was a few that came out. Okay. Apparently this deck really is adamant that we need these three. So, okay. We have power animal. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with this situation. Emotional sensitivity. Honor and respect your deep sensitivity as it is a gift to us all. And then we have Archangel Michael. You're working very closely with this powerful archangel who is protecting and guiding you through this situation. Okay, I'm going to put this with the shield yourself card because that seems very apt. I do purposely place the cards where I feel they belong. So I'm going to just make a couple little adjustments there. There we go. Okay. What else for group 2? What hidden hurt? Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Okay, we've got 2 here. We have home, your household situation is improving either through a move or healthy change in occupants. And be strong with segment. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Okay. And we're going to just cut the deck on this one. Am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. Journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, then show up. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Take out the shoulds and the limitations, get out of your head, and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Ask yourself what it is your soul really wants. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. Beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pop that to the side. All right, I think we have lots going on here, so we're going to leave it there with the cards. And we're going to just pull you guys an angel number here. Okay, so let's do that. 732. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all, and remember that when you are connected to love, there is nowhere your love cannot go. Amazing. So I'm going to grab us a surprise card, and we're going to read that at the end. Okay, friends, so let's move into your reading. So we do have quite a bit going on here, and what I'm really feeling right off the bat is some really intense emotional upheaval. And so you might have been really going through it lately. You might have really been on a bit of a roller coaster emotionally. And I'm just like really sensing a lot of you might be water signs. You might just be someone who feels very, very deeply. And I'm really hearing that it's important that you listen right now because you are in this deep state of purging. So a lot of this hidden hurt is coming to the surface, and I'm hearing this set intention for this to release. So if you haven't set very clear intentions with the universe and ask the universe to help reveal to you what it is you need to release, I'm hearing to do so now. So speak very clearly and directly to the universe to help you let go and unburden yourself, because I'm really hearing you are very weighed down, and they're just showing me these huge weights on your shoulders, like you are totally burdened at this moment. And they're just showing me like a deer in the headlights look, where it's like, what do I even do? I don't know my next moves. I don't know what I should be doing at this time. And they're just showing me you looking at many different directions and trying to figure out a set course. But you're feeling very overwhelmed. And because of that, you're staying frozen. You're staying stuck and stagnant. So maybe this is how you've been feeling. Perhaps clarity hasn't been really straightforward in coming through for you. And I'm really kind of seeing like you're putting a foot in and then you're taking it out. You're putting a foot in and you're taking it out. So there's something that you're struggling taking a next step in. And I'm really hearing it's due to a lot of fears right now. So fear is what immobilizes us. It keeps us from taking those action steps that we need to take to move forward. So I'm hearing you've been really triggered lately. Your emotions are all over the place. And because of that, it's putting like a taint or like a shadow on the reality of things. And the reality that you are purging to release these fears and to enable you to move forward. This is happening on your behalf. So there's a few things that I'm coming up here, and one of the biggest things that I'm really seeing is this needing to release this belief surrounding that you're not going to make it, that you're not going to be successful, or you're not going to be able to have what you desire, because I'm really hearing this is what's causing this hesitancy, and this is what's causing you to hold back. And there is a really strong fear around criticism and doing everything correct. So they're also showing me someone tippy-toeing. So it's like, if I go full in, how am I going to be received? Or how is this going to look? And it's almost like, you're here to be different, but to fully showcase yourself is terrifying. Now I am hearing there's a lot of karmic links to this. So you might actually be working through a lot of karmic wounding as well. And that's what I'm really seeing show up, is this is involved. It's a very multifaceted wound that I'm seeing here, where there's these streams of energy that they're literally showing me kind of tangling up into each other. And so one of these strings is karmic. So be very aware of this, because I'm really hearing some of this hurt is really from these past incarnations where you were not able to be free, where you were not able to fully express yourself. And in fact, you were misunderstood, or perhaps even punished for being who you were. And so I'm really hearing these are coming in. Interesting. So I'm getting a lot of pain in my left shoulder, and that is all about what we're carrying, but it's also our intuitive side, it's our spiritual side, it's our feminine side. So there's definitely some karmic links here. There's a lot of wounding that you are in the midst of healing, but to do that, you have to experience all this pain. And what they're showing me is a broken heart. And they literally just showed me half the heart breaking off and falling away. And that's quite intense. That's really intense, where it's like, wow, yeah, they're almost making me feel numb. And so it's like this pain that's shooting down my arm and my shoulder is like, you're wanting to push it away. You're wanting to ignore the heartache. You're wanting to move on from this, but you will not move on until you feel how you feel and honor this heartbreak and honor this wound and the unfairness that has come through in this life, but also your past lives. And I'm really hearing it's just like all trickling down to you, because you were the cycle breaker. You are here to now seal this off and heal this wound. And they're showing me almost like this hot poker, and it's being pressed to your skin, your open skin, your wound, to seal it closed through that fire. And that is painful, right? When we think about that brand, almost, that's what you're experiencing, is this utter pain that needs to happen so you can seal off this wound. And I'm hearing it's unbearable. It's absolutely unbearable. And I can't help it. Like, my eyes are about to brim with tears because I am feeling so much of this emotion. And there's this huge wounding about, why has it been that I've never been able to be safe ever in my life? And it's this complete, like, they just keep showing me this young child shaking in fear, because it's like, I've always been in this state. Like, I don't know what it feels like to be supported, to be accepted. It's terrifying to even think of that possibility. And your body is like responding, because it's like they're showing me your physical kicking up, where it's like, I need to be defensive. I need to defend and protect myself. And this is no way to live. Okay, this is no way to live. Group 2, you have lived with so much trauma and so much pain that it's like half of your heart wants to just break off and fall away. Whew, that's intense. And so with this, there's so much grief because I feel like you are grieving all that has gone wrong, all that has not come to fruition, all that you've gone through in this life, but your other lives, and it's combined. So this is super intense. This is huge what you are experiencing, and you need to have this awareness, okay? Now, this pain that you have carried into this lifetime and perhaps have experienced in this lifetime, these wounds that you've experienced around injustice, around not being able to be yourself, this fear of constantly needing to defend yourself, protect yourself, this has like been encoded in your vibration. And if you've been wondering why certain things don't work out, even when you put your all into it, even when you try to put yourself out there, it's because there's this vibration that is a part of you, like it's merged in your energy, that's saying, nope, I can't. I need to protect myself. I need to push away even what's good for me so I can stay safe. This is so interesting. So they're showing me money, like literally money being offered to you, and you're pushing it away. It's like, I can't look at that. I can't even accept that. I can't even. So maybe you've had a hard time retaining money, which is safety. It's part of feeling secure in your life. And there's this instability there. And it's all because you're literally, your vibration is saying, I need to get away from everything and everyone because I need to just be safe. And it's funny because even these things that could help you be safe and you want, your vibration is deterring because it's so in this mode of pushing even what's good for you away. Now there's a whole little thing here too that's coming in here. Hold on here. Yeah, so like when it comes to your dreams, maybe you've struggled with this, where it's like, why aren't my dreams coming true? Why aren't things happening for me? Why can't I achieve what I want to achieve? And it's all because your energy is literally trying to keep you safe from everything, from success. It's trying to keep you safe from success. Because if you're successful, that means you need to be seen. That means you need to be out there. That means you will be in danger of being seen. Wow. This is intense, guys. I gotta say. Now, if you have found yourself in this pattern of like going all into your dreams, going all into what you want to accomplish and do, and things falling flat, or you coming to this place where you're almost forced to let go of your dreams and start over, I'm hearing this is why. This is part of it. And this low motivation sometimes to actually work on what's good for you, and that could change this energy, you're like resistant against. And that's where I'm getting this, like, are you constantly showing up? It's like, maybe you're not right now, like, because you're like, why bother? Because nothing good happens to me, right? And this is where this story gets reaffirmed, and it just gets more enmeshed in your vibration. So when we think of that, the universe responds to our vibration. So if we are constantly in a vibration of nothing ever good is going to happen for me, then the universe will affirm that, because that's what we're putting out. It matches, right? That's what's going to attract. And if we keep saying that we're not going to be safe, then that is what we're going to attract, is things that affirm that story that you will not be safe. So I'm seeing like money and dreams, all of this is interconnected with that. Now, once you have this awareness, this is when we can start really making a change. So what I'm really seeing is you need to work with your inner child, and you need to work with this energy that's all in your sacral chakra, which is all about pleasure, deservingness, your inner child as well, is all in the sacral chakra. So removing shame, regret, fear from this space, because a lot of this might even come into shame here, because it's like, well, if I'm not successful, then I'm a failure. And then there's this circle of shame that comes in, low self-worth that comes in. Maybe I don't even deserve. This comes in. But what keeps being reaffirmed is how strong you are. You have been chosen to break this cycle in this incarnation. And how can you do that? Okay, now that we have this awareness, what can we do? Well, we've got so much beauty coming through. So number one is we need to feel all of how we feel. So feel the injustice, feel the anger you might have right now with yourself, with the universe, why things haven't worked out, the injustice, the frustration. Like, I'm just getting you're exhausted, and you need to just let yourself have a good cry about this, okay? And you need to really get in tune with yourself and listen to all of this pain, because it wants to speak. It wants to have a voice. And so I'm really hearing you need to listen to that. And I'm also hearing listen to your heart, to your body, to the spiritual downloads that are coming in, because it's going to give you further direction, but also to affirm what you already know to be true. Okay, so I'm just hearing that's super important. Now, when we do this, we need to move into this energy of severing any cords that are holding us to this state of vibration and being. Okay, so once again, they're showing me these cords connected from past lives. So get clarity around that. Ask your guides to show you specifically where these lives have come in and how they are implementing things now for you, and become aware of this specific wound that needs to be cut and released. So it's toxic. It's not serving you anymore. This cycle is not serving you. So once we've moved through the emotion, once we've moved through and understood the lesson and the value of this information, we then can move into severing those cords that are keeping us in a state of toxicity, which is rejecting our own good because of shame, because of blame, because of this need to keep yourself safe, right? This whole story. So really do that inner work right now to get that clarity around what specifically needs to be let go, because it's going to be different for each of you. But I'm really hearing call in Archangel Michael, okay? So he's showing up twice here with the Shield Yourself card and then with the Michael card, right? So right now, you're going to have a lot of fear. You're going to have a lot of triggers, and this is going to be coming up, okay? But Archangel Michael is going to help you. Not only is he going to help shield you from the fear and help release the fear from you, but also help you cut the cords, okay? And ask him to show you where those cords are and what specifically needs to be let go. So work with your guides, communicate very specifically with them at this time, okay? Nurture and love that inner child along the way, because this is so important. We need to have compassion and love as we shift through this hardship, okay? Because this is a tough one, guys. This is tough. Next, we have this amazing reassurance that we're going through this time of healing to transform. Okay, so the Dreams card. This is a wondrous time of healing and positive transformation, even if it doesn't feel like it, okay? Embrace life, each moment, and keep focused on your dreams. So that's key. Keep focused on your dreams, okay? Don't give up. Constantly show up. You need to follow through on what truly lights you up and what you want to do, okay? Because we're going to let this cycle go. We're going to break this. This is why this is coming up, okay? So don't lose faith. You are so strong. And that's what keeps being reaffirmed here. You are so strong, okay? And I'm also seeing the lion come through here as the power animal. Strength, so strong. Courage, right? That's what the lion symbolizes, empowerment. So with that, call upon lion energy. Call upon, oh, that's crazy. And I just noticed her chairs are lions. Okay, that's nuts. I didn't even notice that. So yeah, lion energy coming through very strong. So keep your courage, keep your strength, and call on those energies to help you, okay? And keep showing up. Don't give up. Do not give up. Now, we might need clarity. What is my dream? What is it I want to happen with this situation? And then once we get that clarity, how can I let others help me? Okay, because there's so much around self-reliance here as well, where it's like I can't let anyone else come in because that's dangerous. That's what I'm kind of getting. You need to have people. You need to have help. You need to look at that, okay? So don't be afraid to ask for help right now. If you don't know how to do this by yourself, ask for support. Book your sessions with someone you trust to help you work through this cycle. This is huge, what you're moving through, okay? So do not fail to ask for support. You deserve that. And as you ask for support, this is going to reaffirm and shift your vibration to I deserve help. I deserve people to show up in my life. I don't have to do this by myself, right? So remember, we're changing these patterns. Now, moving from there, really going into this energy of movement with your body. So I'm seeing with the cycles and rhythm cards, there's just so much in this reading, but your body is reacting to your thoughts, to your patterns. And it's in this energy of defense again, right? Where it's like, I need to defend myself. I need to protect myself. So your nervous system might be a little out of whack right now. So you need to listen to your body. If there's days where you're like, I'm just so overwhelmed, I'm so tired, call your friend. Call up your support systems. Go out, change the energy. Or if there's days you're like, I just need to watch Netflix today, then just watch Netflix today, right? Like listen, because this is heavy stuff you're shifting through and there's a lot purging energetically. So even if nothing of note comes into your actual awareness, there's a lot going on behind the scenes, okay? So please know that. Listen to your body. Now, what I love is these next cards. So I want to reread our first one. This card reflects protection, freedom, and success. Like, how amazing is this? It won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed, and you are protected along the way. Tell me about it. We have so much Michael energy. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. So this is so perfect because as we move through this, we need to let go. okay? So once again, you are someone who's going to be hyper vigilant, where it's like, all my ducks need to be in a row so I can stay safe. I need to know all the answers so I can stay safe. I need to have a plan. If I don't have a plan, I freak out. Okay, well, we have to start supporting ourselves. So even in times of unknown, we are feeling safe and protected. Okay, that's why we also have so much Michael here. So really call on Michael to help empower you through these shifts and changes. But what I love is how much we're getting confirmation that you're going to succeed. Okay, as tough as this may be right now, you are going to get through this and you are going to break this cycle. And you have so much support. Okay, let go of your fear. Now, I love this. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. That's exactly what you're shifting. You're freeing yourself. So let the higher power guide you. Let your intuition guide you. Let the universe be your partner, okay? Let it show up for you. Now, this is where we're going to have to make some shifts in our programming, because you are so hardwired into believing that things aren't going to work out, that you need to stay safe, that you're not protected, okay? That you're going to be persecuted perhaps if you showcase who you are and step out fully. That we need to come to this shift where we see only love. Okay, now fear and love cannot exist at the same time. So this is where love is going to be crucial for your healing and for you to shake this cycle, to break it, okay? You need to be in the energy and state of love as often as possible. As often as possible. And to do that might require some shifts. And this is also going to require due diligence, where it's like, okay, how can I ensure my environment helps bring love into my life? How can I make sure my associations bring love into my life? How can I let go of people, places, situations, or content that only trigger and bring in more fear in me? How can I keep reaffirming I am safe? Because that is what's loving for me, is to show up for myself, for me to be my own best friend. So I am hearing you're going to have to be extremely diligent about where you're placing your energy and where you place yourself. What situations, what places you're in, okay? Now, this is beautiful because this is tying into your home. Now, what I love about this is it's like I'm feeling two things. Now, this could be for different individuals, so take what resonates here, but it's like you're creating safety. What's more safe than your home, right? When you come home, you should be able to go, I'm home. This is my safe space. So if you don't feel like that, then start making those changes in your home. Now, if you are planning to move, if you are planning to have a roommate or shift things that way, make sure you are prioritizing yourself. That this place is going to be home for you. It's going to be filled with love. It's going to be filled with all the goodness that's going to keep reaffirming this vibration. I am safe. This is my safe space. Okay? So I'm really hearing good things are coming and shifts are going to happen. Now, there's a lot about relocation here. So maybe you are going to actually relocate. Maybe you're going to be totally brought new different opportunities. And that's where we need to remain flexible and open, right? Sometimes when we're stuck in this fear vibration, we're going to only bring limited opportunities. But as we start shifting to a state of love, understanding, patience, kindness, forgiveness of ourselves in the past and why things have happened, we're going to shift this so new things can come in. So you might be relocating in that sense, like totally new life, totally new chapter, totally fresh energy, okay? So you totally got this, my friends. Everything's going to work out. Trust, trust, trust. Okay? So let's get that angel number and that last card for us. So 732, angel wisdom is encouraging you to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all and remember that when you are connected to love, there is nowhere your love cannot go. So this is beautiful because once again, it's reaffirming forgiveness and acceptance of the past. So with this, I'm really getting that this is tying in here as well with those past lives, but also the grudges and the unfairness that you've experienced in this life. We need to forgive that. We need to forgive that things have been unfair. We need to accept that that was our journey and that it was valuable. It taught us something. But now we're ready to let it go. So call in Archangel Zedekiel because Zedekiel is the angel of mercy and forgiveness. And I'm really hearing he can help us right now. So really work with Archangel Zedekiel if you're struggling with this forgiveness. And this is going to help you return to love, right? How can we come back to love where we're no longer holding on to this resentment and hurt? Okay. Now our last card, believe. This is so perfect. You need to believe in yourself. Believe you can do it. Believe you can break this cycle now, okay? There's magic all around you. Open up to the wonders of the universe. Notice the connections and synchronicities. Follow your feelings and believe with all of your heart. We successfully manifest our dreams when our feelings are in alignment with our plans. From that sacred union, the right ideas take shape, the best relationships blossom, and the stuff that's meant to be easily falls into place. Everything is possible. How beautiful. Well, I'm going to leave it at that. I feel like that card said it all, my friends. So I really hope you enjoyed this reading. I am sending you guys so much love and a great big hug. I know you're really going through it right now, so please know if you need help shifting things, if you need support and personal messages from your guides to you, please connect with me. I'm still offering sessions and I would love to help you if this resonates. Sending so much love. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye. Hello, Group 3, and welcome to your Pick a Card reading. Very excited to move into this themed reading of what hidden hurt is coming up for you and what we need to know as we move forward to heal it. So we're going to start off with this beautiful Heart and Soul deck. I love these cards. They're so pretty. So let's dive in. What hidden hurt does Group 3 need to work through at this time? Ooh, okay, we have 2 that is coming through. So let's check it out. We've got this beautiful mermaid on the front of this one. And then we've got this beautiful, oh wow, I just love the artwork, just gorgeous. So let's see what we've got. So we have do not give in to fear and doubt. Courage is called for now. Face your fear. Look at things objectively. You are safe and all is well. Fill your fear with love. Beyond fear, love is guiding you, urging you to break free. You will succeed. Wow, that's amazing. I love this. Then we have meditation allows you to enter the inner realm of soul. It is spiritual communion with your true self and all creation. You may think there are far more important issues to attend to at this time, but meditation would help you greatly. It could have a positive influence on every area of your life, including your career and relationships. Ooh. Okay, I love this. So we're already getting some really great advice with our first 2 cards here. I just love this deck because it's so on point. All right, we're going to grab you guys a tarot card or a tarot card. Woo, okay, there's a lot going on there. Let's just reshuffle that, please. one. I love this deck. Okay, so we have King of Wands. Amazing. I love this energy. It's so cute. I just love all the illustrations. Okay, let's get you guys a chakra card. What hidden fear? Or what? Oh, wow, that's interesting. I said that. What hidden hurt? There we go. Hidden hurt. Ooh, okay. We have the Freedom card. I release all tears, sadness, and the attachment to closing up and playing small in order to fully allow my throat. In order to allow my throat to open fully. I open my throat and allow myself to breathe, sing, laugh, and cry. My voice is an instrument through which I heal myself and others. I heal. Ooh, that's so good. Okay. Let's get some more information. What hidden hurts? Please, guys, give us some more clarity. Okay. Oh, clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay, I'm just going to move over some of my little props so we can make sure we see everything here. And yes, I am wearing my fuzzy robe. It is cold today. All right, let's see. It's funny, I just feel called to all these hearts today. Okay, so we have Jewel. I love this one. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding you to guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Oh, how beautiful. How gorgeous. All right, let's see. What else do I want to pull? I want to pull this deck. What else for group 3? What hidden hurt? Ooh. Spruce up your nest. It's time for a little spring cleaning, and your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and a new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. How amazing. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck. Ask for help. I love it. Okay. Let's see. Since we're on a heart theme, I'm going to grab this deck too. They're also little hearts. Ooh, okay. Oh, I love this. Freedom. We have double freedom here. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Wow. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Freedom. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, let's just keep them with the hearts here. What else? Listen to your intuitive feelings. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. Ooh. Twin flame. The answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. Okay. I just want to grab a few more. Let's just get as much information as we can. Make sure there's nothing left out. cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Focused intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. Amazing. Okay. I'm going to grab you a self-care card. Had a lot of practical advice. Sex. And connect with crystals. I love that. Okay, one more deck, my friends, and then we're going to get into it. And I'm going to straighten out these cards here. They're a little bit a mess. Spiritual path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. Cut the deck on this one. Spiritual or religious community. Join with like-minded people for friendship and increased spiritual growth. Okay, amazing. Just gonna move things a little bit around here. Sorry, friends, I'm just putting away my decks as I pull them here. All right, let's also grab you guys an angel number, 699. Your inner Buddha is being activated now. Trust any enlightening thoughts or visions that you are having, for they are inspired by your soul's memories. Oh, I love that. We're going to take a surprise card and we'll take a look at that at the end of the reading. Okay, so I'm going to just organize just a little bit here. Whoops. And then we're going to hop onto it here. Okay. I also do feel very called to read you the description of the King of Wands. So I'm going to do that as well here. So let me grab that out. Oh, wow. I just opened right up to that page. That's crazy. Okay. A master of the element of fire, this visionary leader is adept not only at bringing ideas into reality, but doing it in a way that benefits the collective and not just himself. What a guy. Use his roadmap and zoom ahead with a gas tank full of gusto, knowing you can solve your problems and make your life even better and brighter than before. But don't just believe in the informational. See for yourself. Say yes to new opportunities, no to self-doubt, and hello to the reins of destiny. Then remember that setbacks are temporary and keep steering your circumstances in the direction of your choosing. Like that all-you-can-eat pizza and taco buffet. I take control of my world and passionately drive towards a brighter future. But like a tour bus, so everyone can come. I love that. What a great key card that I really feel really just jumps out. Like even the colors, it just like your eye goes right to there with all of these cards. So I knew I had to read that one for you. Okay, friends, so we have quite the beautiful reading for you guys. So for me, what I'm really picking up right off the bat as we move through these cards is there is hurt surrounding revealing your true self. And I want to say it's really surrounding a lot of fear. There's so much fear that's present in the reading and in the energies that I'm feeling from you, where it's like, what if things don't work out? What if I can't do this? What if I'm not capable? What if I'm going to be held back? And that's what I'm really feeling. And there's so much of this worry and anxiety and angst, and it's really storing in your sacral chakra. And I'm really being shown your inner child here being very center stage, where you might be facing some of your worst fears right now, where it's like, I'm very triggered at the moment. I am facing some of these events where I'm being called to actually take action against what I'm afraid of. it really feels like there's some sort of risk involved to you. So maybe it's taking a risk on yourself, taking the leap of faith to really pursue your dreams, and perhaps I'm hearing even being vulnerable. There's a lot about vulnerability here, and I'm really hearing perhaps it's been tough. Perhaps you grew up in an environment where you could not be yourself, or you've been in an environment where you haven't been able to fully explore the entirety of you and showcase the entirety of you. And I'm really hearing there's been so much that has made you feel encaged. So there's a lot about suppression here. There's a lot about that hurt where it's like, I was never able to be myself before. And now you might be leaning into who that is. Maybe you are starting to become aware of who you really are. Whereas in the past, you might not have even known. You might have been like, I don't even have the safety or the space to explore who I am. So I feel like a lot of new things are coming in, and with that I do feel a sense of confusion, like what's the right thing to do? Am I on the right path? You might be feeling uneasy, but I am hearing to push through this unease, to push through this fear. And that doesn't mean bypass it. You have to feel your fear. You have to honor that inner child that is afraid to move forward, to be open, to be vulnerable. And the pain that comes from that experience that didn't allow you to be yourself, that didn't support you. You know, there's a lot here about that. And I'm actually seeing parents here. So maybe there's parents in your life, you know, or those figures in your life that you look up to and admire and respect, but have felt suppressed by these individuals. Maybe they won't accept you for who you are. Maybe you're afraid of that. But what I just keep hearing is you deserve to be yourself. You are so loved for who you are. Your guides, especially your guardian angel here, very present. Oh, just see this beautiful smile. And it's like you are adored. You are so special. And the word I hear is sacred. Like you have no idea the sanctity of you and the sacredness of your big, beautiful heart. Because I'm really hearing you have such a big heart and you need to share it. You are here to not play small, group 3. You are here to play big, and it's all from that big heart. No wonder I was so drawn to all the hearts in this reading, as well as look what I pulled for you, this beautiful onyx heart, which is so crazy because the other readings I picked stones as well, but this is the one I felt intuitively called for you. So maybe look up the connection with onyx as well, because you do have the crystals being called in here. So check that out. I love that the hearts are really coming through though, just to reaffirm for you, you are all heart, you are all love, and you deserve to showcase that love. You need to share that love in your heart. And I feel like love is your destination. It's your destiny. That's what I just heard. It's your destiny is love. So if you've been wondering what your purpose is, because I'm really getting that, they're like, simplify it. Make love your purpose. Make love your destination every single day. If you are coming from a state of love, then what a beautiful life. And I don't know, I just feel like crying right now because it's so beautiful, the love I am feeling, where it's like, look at you, look at every action you've taken in love, and you need to know how important that is. So stop, putting limits on yourself. Stop saying, oh, these little things I do every day don't add up, they don't matter. They're just showing me you like slapping these things aside, not even recognizing the gift you're giving to this world, even through the small actions that you're doing. So what I'm really seeing needs to heal here is this need for safety. And this comes through in more ways than just one. There's a lot regarding being in your shell, where it's like, I'm safe in my shell, I'm safe in my little cocoon, and I don't need to leave it, because if I leave it, I'm scared, or I'm drained, or I'm tired, or people can't be trusted, or people will only take advantage of me, because I've seen that come through here in the energies of your past. But you have a higher calling, and it is to help people, okay? So this ask for help is interesting. I actually get two sides to this. I see you helping other people, and I see your guides helping you help other people. I see this as a support here, which is so beautiful. Like, your angels are just like, we got you. We're supporting you. You have nothing to fear. You just look straight on ahead. You just look straight on ahead. You keep focused on being love in this world. That's all you need to do. Don't get consumed by all these other energies. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus on love. Focus on being that light in this world. But that being said, you need support. And I love how the religious community comes in here, the spiritual community. You need people, you need connections to keep that momentum going. So I'm actually hearing you need encouragement. You need to see what you are to other people. It's so funny with this card. I instantly went to the light in her hands. And what I see with this, it's like you are that shining light. You are that light. That is you. And it's like, these are the people around you going, wow, look at you. I'm going to hold on to you. You are so precious. You are so beautiful. You just shine so bright. Like, I just going to hold on to you. And this is what you need, because you need to see the beauty of yourself. You need that validation. And a lot of times we hear that preached that you need to do that yourself. And yes, but I'm hearing you're human. You need it from others too. You need connection. You need people who see you and love you and will nurture you and be proud of you for who you are. Because you've had many people in your life that have not been that way. You've had many people in your past that have not respected you, that have not cherished you the way these friends are going to cherish you. And some of you haven't met them yet, I'm hearing, but some of you have. And you need to cling to those soul friends. You need to cling to those soul connections, because that's why they're here. They're here to bolster your faith in yourself. They are here to hold you up when you feel low and when you feel down. And this is what's going to heal your heart. And it just makes me want to cry, because you are such a special individual. And you need to see that. You need to start opening your eyes to how your guides, to how your friends, your family truly sees you. There's something about you thinking that you are a horrible person, or you're not a good person, or you couldn't ever be enough. And that is so painful for you. It's hurting your heart. It's making you feel afraid of the world and showing yourself to this world. But you need to be free, okay? You need to be free. And I'm really hearing this means all areas of your life. This freedom is coming in because you need this. Your guides are like, yep, it's time. It is time for you to be free from this cage that made you feel afraid, that made you feel not enough, that made you feel like you can't play big. You can't reveal your true self. And my eyes immediately go to the clearing of debt. So this is so interesting. So maybe this is very much this burden of finances or debts that could be very literal. It could also just mean whatever burdens you're shouldering at this time. you need to let them go. You need to take them off your back. They're showing me your shoulders and back being very loaded down with responsibilities. And if you do have physical debt right now, I'm hearing to really think about what that symbolizes symbolically, spiritually, emotionally. What is your debt teaching you? Where are you holding on to things that just burden you, that bring you down, that make you feel shame, that make you feel like you can't move forward, that your dreams are unattainable? They're showing me someone feeling stuck, like they can't move forward because of this load. You need to free yourself. What does this symbolize for you? It's time to clear it. It's time to release this from your life. And the moment you realize you don't deserve to stay small anymore, they're showing me that release completely. It's like, I just felt this amazing release. This weight just lift off of me energetically. But you have to work with your heart chakra. You need to work with your heart and your deservingness and recognizing that you don't deserve this toxicity anymore. That it's in your power to snip this away. They just showed me the scissors. Snip it off. Get rid of it. This is hurting you. This is making you feel not enough, and it's validating this story. So whatever this symbolizes for you in your life, let it go. Cut ties, okay? They want to remind you that anything in your life that's come into your life, that's happened in your life, there has been a need for it. If you release the need for it, then it will cease to exist in your world. Because you have released the need for that lesson. You've released the need to stay under the burden of shame. Okay? You need to stop shaming yourself, and you need to release this self-punishment aspect, because this story is only attracting more burden into your life, more punishment into your life. So the more you validate that you need to stay small, that you need to be safe, the more you actually are deterring the opportunities you want and bringing in things that are just going to validate that same story of not being good enough. Okay? This is why it's so important you start shifting your perspectives and seeing the gem that you are. You literally have the jewel card. Okay, so let's check this out. If I can grab it, that would be marvelous. There we are. So every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. Okay, I have to pause there because this is exactly what's happening right now. This is your opportunity, my friends, to release your fear and to move into love. Remember, we were saying that earlier. Make love your destination every day. This is your task, okay? There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust. We, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Okay? So I feel like you guys are getting a very strong message as well as lesson in unconditional love for yourself. And the moment you start shifting into this space of love, the more freedom comes in. The more you happily pursue opportunities that allow you to become king, that allow you to take on this emperor energy, this amazing space that you will hold, energy and power you hold. I love how they have the walrus pictured, because walruses, they're huge. Okay? So when we think of a walrus, we don't go and be like, that's the smallest thing I've ever seen. No, they are loud and they are big. They're big, they're huge, they take up space. Okay? Then we add on the royalty aspect. We've got the crown, we've got the gold necklace here, we've got the staff. You know, this card is all about like royalty, standing out, creating space. Okay? Be like this. Allow yourself to take in this energy and go, yeah, you know what? Actually, I deserve to be here. It's my right to be here. I'm not going to change who I am. I'm a walrus. I won't fit in that little spot. I need space. I need presence. This is who I am going to be. I'm going to embrace who I am instead of trying to shift and change myself into something I'm not. I'm going to be loud. I'm going to be proud. I'm going to showcase myself. Okay? This is what brings true freedom. The minute you embrace who you are. Okay? Now, I'm seeing this fear be very consuming for you. So, as you move forward, you might be triggered by that. You're going to have fear. You're going to have worries. Money seems to be one. And acceptance seems to be one. So, when those things come in, you need to focus your intention, remind yourself of what you're doing. You are moving forward not only for yourself, but also so you can inspire others. That's what this card really brought out. It wasn't just about you. You also are a leader, group 3, okay? Maybe you don't feel that way, but you are. And this is that path. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. So you are changing, you are shifting, you are becoming the leader you've been meant to be. You are becoming unapologetically you, okay? So you need to follow those passions, and your intuition is going to lead you there, okay? So I'm really getting that strong message. Follow your intuition. You might have lots of different things coming in. So maybe crystals. Crystals might be a thing that comes in for you. Maybe it is, starting a religious community, spiritual community, meeting other people, helping other people, whatever that is for you. But I love how this spruce up your nest came too, because once again, it's like creating space, getting rid of what doesn't serve. So maybe physically do that. Go through your space, get rid of what doesn't resonate. All right. But you have to face your fear. All right. You need to utilize these tools. Use your crystals, use meditation, do a deep cleaning, do a deep purging, and listen to your body and respect your body. Now, the other thing I'm getting with the cycles and rhythms is maybe there's a lot of uncertainty right now, but we have to flow with it. Okay. So I'm just hearing flow. Become like water. Flow. Let things happen. Okay. You can't control every outcome. You need to let go and flow with the journey. Just stay focused on love. Stay focused on that intention. Now, I love how the twin flame card came in. This is getting me two ways as well. So one, for some of you, you might be attracting in somebody in your life. It might be this person who's going to be helping you, who's going to be that friend for you, who's in awe of you, who's going to help support you, okay? But secondly, I'm also getting a lot of mirroring. So if you're unsure of where you need healing right now, specifically, look to your partner, look to your relationships, because your relationships are going to mirror back to you those qualities, those things, those challenges. So if your significant other is also going through challenges, look at that and go, okay, where am I going through the same thing? So be very mindful of mirroring and how that plays a role. So I want to talk about your passions, because this seems to be very present here in the reading as well. I do feel called to pull you another card. Increased support. Your positive focus and willingness to receive have opened the doorway to abundance of help and opportunities. Okay, so this is so cool because talking about passions, they're supported. Okay, we just got that. Supported. You're fully supported. You are receiving help. Okay, now ask for it too. Make sure you are setting those intentions with the universe. This is what I want. This is what I'm going to move into. Support me. Give me help. I give you full permission to help me today. Okay, recognize the support around you. Recognize the universe has got your back. It's like, yep, we're making it happen. And just so you're aware, these fears, these worries, these challenges, if they are coming up for you, it's to help clear the way. It's showing you what needs to be removed from your life first before you can really welcome in this energy of what you are asking for. Okay? So let yourself pursue your passions. And that seems to come through in the bedroom as well. So be very mindful of allowing yourself pleasure, because I'm really hearing with this card specifically, allow yourself to receive. Okay? If you are wanting to call in more love in your life, more pleasure, more beauty, then practice, even in these ways, giving yourself pleasure, allowing others to give you pleasure, allowing yourself to really move into that experience of passion, of joy, and recognize the more you participate in those energies, the more you free up space in your sacral chakra, as well as the more you are saying to the universe and affirming to the universe, I deserve this. I deserve pleasure. I deserve to receive from others. I deserve goodness in my life. So I'm also hearing, if you have struggled opening up sexually, if you have struggled even orgasming or having a pleasurable experience within that realm of sexuality, notice where you might have actually been withholding that goodness from yourself and the sacredness of that experience due to self-shame or self-punishment or feeling not enough. Okay, recognize where this is spreading out in your life in all these different areas. This is a core wound for you, this wound of not being enough, of not being accepted, of needing to stay small. So this could be really trickling out and mirroring to you, not only in finance, but in your relationships, with pleasure, with sexuality. So really be mindful where this is coming up for you and create that space. Clear away anything that is making you affirm that story. You are so deserving. You are so deserving. Okay, so make way to meditate, because that was really coming through in your reading. You need to make time for your spiritual practice. Make time for yourself. Work with crystals. Work with your guides. Okay, there's a lot of important downloads I feel are going to be coming in the next 3 days. That's what I just heard, 3 specifically. So 3 days, 3 months, whatever that might be. So let's check out our surprise card and our angel number. So 699, your inner Buddha is being activated now. Trust any enlightened thoughts or visions that you are having, for they are being inspired by your soul's memories. So beautiful. So follow the path of your soul. You're going to get so much inspiration. Commune with your higher self. Okay. Ah, how perfect. Passion and purpose. Your enthusiasm gives you energy and motivation to work on a meaningful project that's dear to your hearts. Love. So yes, lots of passion, lots of play. Really work with your sacral chakra the next little while, your throat chakra as well, expressing yourself fully and allowing that to come in. Just saw 555, so definitely check out that. Okay, angel number 555 is all about radical life change. Really felt called to pull this as well, so we're going to grab one last message. Okay, I am connected to all life. I affirm the following. I am spirit, light, energy, vibration, color, and love. I am so much more than I give myself credit for. I am connected with every person on the planet and with all of life. I see myself healthy, whole, and living in a society where it is safe for me to be who I am, and for all of us to love one another I hold this vision for myself and for all of us, for it is a time of healing and making whole. I am part of that whole. I am one with all life, and so it is. How amazing. What I just got chills. This is so beautiful. You are so much more than you know, Group 3. You are so much more than you know. Remember how connected you are. You are not alone. You are so supported. You are so loved. And it is possible for you to be loved for exactly who you are. Okay? I am sending you the biggest hug and so much love. You have got this. You are going to get through this. And if you need support, you just reach on out to me. Okay? Sending you so much love, Group 3. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Bye.